All right, so we've walked probably 50 steps and we're already breathing heavy. We have at least 100 more to go.
Yeah.
My legs are already
100?
on fire. At least.
Oh, it's huge.
Do you want to know how much?
We need to go find Rio.
All right, so it is 5:30 in the morning. We're leaving in 40 minutes to head to the airport for our flight to New York. It's the start of our trip and everyone is super excited.
I'm excited and a little nervous.
What are you nervous about?
It's a lot of us and a lot of luggage. It's more the luggage.
When we go to New York, are we going to when we're done with New York, are we gonna come back to Calabasas?
At the end of the whole trip. So like in 5 weeks.
Okay.
Ditos, it's time, baby. It's time to get up. Time for our trip. What are you excited to see in New York?
I can see my nephew loves the show.
What are you excited to see?
Is that it?
This. If this is going to give you attitude like that, you don't need it. Okay? You need to be respectful. Dad's asking you a question and you're giving nothing but attitude. You think that's okay? Do you think that's okay?
Please.
It's not okay.
We have landed in New York. Yes, we are all excited to be here. Well, maybe not Royal. He probably prefers bed at the moment. Anyways, we are headed to Manhattan the only way you should be going for your very first time, and that's in a New York taxi cab. Yeah, you can go ahead and laugh, Joe. Anyways, this is the Manhattan skyline, and my kids are finally seeing it for the first time. Let's do Shake Shack. We'll do pizza another time, maybe even tonight. We'll do Shake Shack. All right, so our first meal in New York is going to be Shake Shack.
Oh my gosh, it's a pizza snake.
You gotta hold it, you gotta take a picture,
Yeah,
No, not gonna bite you, not gonna bite you.
I'm not going to bite you, man.
Hold on.
Look at that. What do you say? Say thank you, man. Is this what you guys thought New York would be like?
Yeah.
Yeah?
More busy.
It's more busy right now? This isn't even busy. Not busy at all. Manhattan was fairly quiet, likely because of the pandemic. First order of business for the Jackson family is to take a walk. An important walk to a very important place. Where am I talking about? The World Trade Center. Yes, for me, come visiting the Twin Towers is such an important thing to do. And I wanted to make sure my kids came here first to pay their respect and show some love for the innocent people who lost their lives. All these firemen, it truly breaks my heart. They are heroes. They will always be heroes, and I will make sure my family knows that.
Rio. Rise and shine. You ready to conquer your day?
Huh?
You ready to conquer your day? What do you want to see first?
Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty?
Did you know it's taller than a 30-story building?
Wow.
So it's humongous.
We are here in New York City. It's our first morning, and we are heading to the Statue of Liberty, something Rio has been so excited to do. And if you're wondering what is this white stuff on my face, sunscreen. Rio, what facts are there to know about the Statue of Liberty?
It was created by the same creator of
You gotta talk
the
louder.
Eiffel Tower.
The same creator of the what?
Of the Eiffel Tower.
Wow. What else?
And it's a piece of France.
And what?
And it's a piece of France.
It's a piece of France? after getting masked, we are now good to go. We are ready. We're hearing someone play bagpipes? On our way to the Statue of Liberty. Yes, this universal symbol of freedom was opened on October 28th in 1886. Do you know how many people come to visit Lady Liberty each and every year? Take a guess. If you guessed 3.5 million visitors, then you would be correct. Interesting facts, you ready? The face, it was modeled after the artist Frederick Bartholdi's own mother. The height of Lady Liberty is 151 feet. Also, did you know Lady Liberty gets struck by lightning 600 times each and every year? Finally, her torch. Sometimes it can sway up to 5 inches in high winds. Pretty amazing. Are you impressed by it? Huh?
Yeah.
It's cool, right? Come on, Dee Dee. This is where your mom's family's from, is New York.
Where?
New York.
Who?
You got New Yorker in you. You don't even realize it.
New Yorker in me.
You do.
I have city in me because I'm moving to Toronto.
But your family is from New York. Half of your family.
Who?
My mom is from
Oh,
New York.
yeah.
So she's got a New Yorker vibe. You got a little of that too. You just don't realize it. You may see people here that look just like you, and it could be your family. You want to take a picture? What do you remember from being here?
I remember her being much bigger than I thought she would be.
Is that still how you feel?
Yeah, she's still pretty big.
Okay, I have to say, looking at this is really tells you how cool and creative Europeans and French people are.
Absolutely.
You could see the detail that this wasn't an American thing. What did America give back as a gift to say thank you for that?
No, the French
What did the-
didn't want it, they said.
The French didn't want it.
Didn't they not want it, so they gave it to them? Oh, no, so they gave it to them, and then I think it was originally in Washington, D.C., and they didn't want it there, so they gave it to New York.
Oh.
And she welcomed the boats that were coming from other islands.
And how was it brought over here?
It was brought over here by piece.
But what kind of transportation?
Like those 6 over there.
Okay.
And it was they gave it to the U.S. to put it together.
So how did they put it together though? How did those pieces stay for so long?
Because they have a frame.
The spikes on her crown represent the 7 continents and the 7 seas.
We just went through a second security for the Eiffel Tower, so they are securing this place. They are going to make sure nothing happens to it, which I think is right. I did say the Eiffel Tower, Statue of Liberty. Thank you, Dee Dee.
Do you want to take the steps to the elevator?
Should have worked out. I should have worked out.
All right, so we've walked probably 50 steps and we're already breathing heavy. We have at least 100 more to go.
Yeah.
My legs are already on fire.
100?
At least.
Right,
Do you want to know how much?
we need to go find Rio.
All right, the kids have zoomed up. Franny is now behind. She's catching up. Almost here. This is where we're at. 67 steps and this is where we're at. We got Rio. The other kids are still ahead of us. What are you looking at?
It goes up to her crown.
And we've made it to the top. Yes, we did. All the way to the top of the bottom, as you'll see in a few seconds. Anyways, after hundreds of steps, and of course some breaks, we finally got to see the magic that is Lady Liberty. Now let me tell you another thing. If you come to visit the Statue of Liberty, make sure you go to the museum. It's so cool. So many cool, interesting stories and facts about why the statue was built, why it was given to us, how it was built. You know, for instance, it took 9 years It took 9 years for the statue to be built first in France and then shipped over to the States and then assembled. It's pretty incredible. I think it's fascinating. It's really cool being here and seeing how much the kids are enjoying it. They're taking their time, they're learning, they're asking questions, and in today's time with kids on their phones and gadgets, for them to be so engaged, it feels good. Did you know that this was the symbol for liberty with a gun? And Bartholdi, he had the foresight to not let gun, because it was too violent, be in the Statue of Liberty.
Beautiful.
And he felt it should be something that enlightens, so he went with the torch.
Makes sense to me.
But America would have probably gladly accepted a gun with holding the American flag.
Yep.
And then what would the debate be today?
To take it down.
To take it down. And people were saying we're not taking down the Statue of Liberty. All right, so we are leaving the Statue of Liberty. Jojo has walked into frame, so I'm going to ask you, what did you think?
I thought it was cool.
Very
It was
cool.
much smaller than I thought it would be, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Rio said it was bigger.
Yeah, well, he's wrong.
Did you guys notice they gave her 6 toes?
Did they actually?
Count them.
Those are 5.
They actually
Yeah, why'd you do that?
That's not funny.
They're 5. You like that,
What
Rio?
is Ellis Island?
Where his mom was.
There's a hole-in-the-wall place in Brooklyn.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of scary, but it's so good.
It was good, Ro.
For people who don't know, what's a hole in the wall?
So you have like your McDonald's, your big names, and then you have like these local family places that are like extremely small. It's like a hole in the wall. So that's called a hole in the wall place, where it's just like a standalone restaurant, not a chain. It's a hole in the wall.
So there you go. Hole in the wall definition by Royal Jackson. So we're about to check out of the store in the Statue of Liberty, and this is what Rio wants to get. So we had a great time at the Statue of Liberty. We got a toy for Rio. He's happy. All went well. And now it's time to do one of my favorite things to do whenever I come to New York. Well, really, any city. And what is that? To take a bus tour. I love getting to the top and just taking in the fresh air and seeing the sights and learning about the culture and history of the city. I truly recommend anyone who goes to visit a new city to do that. I really think it's the best way to learn. So many cool things to see for everyone, all ages. Such a cool thing to do. With that said, if you ever come to the Big Apple, make sure to do a bus tour. And don't just do one day. You got to do at least 2. Why? Because there's just too much to see. Whether it's in downtown, midtown, or uptown, I can pretty much assure you, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. It's a wonderful, amazing city, probably my favorite in the States.